everyone, welcome to day 4 of my Inktober series. This is a daily drawing challenge and my theme this year is fairy tales. Every day is centered around a different fairy tale and I'll be discussing those while you watch. The Light Princess is a George MacDonald fairy tale that has long been one of my favorites. A princess is born to a king and queen, and everybody is invited to her christening, except for the sister of the king, who is a witch. Since she is not invited, she shows up anyway, and the king completely forgets that he forgot to invite her. As they process past the baby, she curses her to be light of body every part, and only crush her parents' heart. From then on, the princess is unaffected by personal gravity or tears. Her parents are distraught, partly because their baby never cries, partly because, while both parents have black hair, their daughter is a golden blonde. They decide to try apologizing to the witch sister that cursed the baby. She claims ignorance. All they can conclude is to wait until she is older. They consult spiritualists and theologians who recommend all kinds of nonsense, but the king refuses. Eventually they find out when she is submerged in water, gravity acts as it normally would, and from then on she spends day and night in the lake by the castle. Seeing the connection and positive effects water has on her, the conclusion is made that she would regain her gravity, if only she could cry. They try everything, from beggars with sad stories to a physical beating, but she only laughs. They decide there is nothing to be done and leave her to swim in the lake. At this time, a young prince from a distant land is seeking a bride, and he happens upon a person in the lake, and assumes they are drowning. He drags the startled princess to the shore and makes to shove her out of the water, but as soon as he does, she begins to rise towards the treetops, scolding all the while. She makes her way back down and orders that he put her back in the water. In order to do so, he jumps off of a rock about 20 feet into the water, and she falls for the first time in her life. The prince falls as well, except he falls in love. They continue meeting at the lake, and the princess keeps this a secret. One night, the princess begins to panic when she sees the water level is minutely lower than it was before. The next night, it is lower still. The witch who cursed her has cursed the lake, stealing all of the water and causing all the streams, tributaries, even tears on baby's cheeks to dry up. The princess is distraught and keeps to her rooms and begins to wither away with the lake. Eventually, a gold plate is found, stating that there is a hole in the bottom of the lake, and that it can only be stopped and the lake refilled if a living person sacrifices their life for it. The prince, knowing the princess needs the lake, offers his own life upon the condition that the princess spend the hours with him. She does, but as the water reaches his chin, she realizes he is going to die. When he releases his last breath after being submerged, she goes wild and drags him out of the water and into her boat and back to the castle. He is eventually revived and opens his eyes with the rising sun. As he does, the princess bursts into all the tears she never cried and regains her gravity. Outside, rain returns. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do recommend you read the whole thing, as MacDonald is a fantastic, whimsical writer, and it's full of details I couldn't include. See you next time.